Welcome to Rob on Holiday. We're back at our favourite hotel, the Golden Taurus Aquapark, which is in Pineda de Mar, Catalonia in northern Spain. Now you may have seen our informational video that we did last year showing guests around the hotel. Well, there are lots of changes this year, one significant upgrade. So whilst a lot of the information we presented in that video is still valid, it's certainly worth seeing what's new in 2024. So let's talk about how you get to the hotel. If you're booked with a tour company like TUI or Jet2, you're going to be flying into Girona Airport. Now Ryanair also flies some routes into Girona, but most of the time if you're flying with EasyJet or Ryanair making your way here independently, they're going to use Barcelona El Prat Airport, which is to the south of the resort. So if you arrive at Girona Airport with a tour company, you're going to have a transfer provided to the hotel. The coach transfer takes about 40 minutes. Or you can choose to take a taxi, which is going to cost you about 70 or 80 euros from Girona. But if you are booked on a tour company, please tell the tour operators that you're going to take a taxi so that the coach isn't hanging about waiting for you. Now, if you're flying to Barcelona, then obviously you can book transfers in advance. You can get taxis outside the terminal building there. We booked in advance and it costs about 140, 150 euros from the airport in Barcelona here to Pineda de Mar. And it, depending on the traffic, takes you about 50 minutes to 1 hour, 1 hour 10. If you're arriving at Barcelona Airport and you want to take the train to come to the Golden Taurus Aquapark, that's doable as well. What you need to do is you need to take the R2 train from Terminal 2 at the airport that gets you into Barcelona Sant Station. That takes about 20 minutes. Then from Barcelona Sant Station, you want to get the train R1 that's heading to either Blanes or Massanet, and it runs all the way up the coast, takes about 1 hour and 10 minutes to get here to Pineda. Like I say, you need to get off before the destination station, obviously. And the station in Pineda is about a 10 or 15 minute walk away from the hotel along the front. So now I've got all the boring technical information out of the way, let's get on to the bit that you really want to see. What is the hotel like? Well, this is the brand new entrance. Let's take a look inside. As you can see, it's very impressive. If you arrive for the first time, I think you can't be anything but impressed by this reception area. If you've been before, you're going to kind of recognize it and think, wow, this is definitely different. So of course, when you get to the hotel, the first thing you're going to want to do is check in at the new reception desk here as you arrive through the door. Let's talk about a few of the things you might want to ask as you're checking in. So first, let's talk about the tourist tax, because this is a question that comes up a lot and some people seem confused or even worried about the amount they're going to have to pay. Don't worry. It's a tax applied by a Catalonian government, so the hotel have to charge it, but it really is a small charge. It's €1.32 per person per day. And when I say that, it's per adult, so it's for 17 years and over. But the good news is it's capped at a maximum of 7 nights. So even if you're here for 14 nights, you'll only pay 7 nights tax. So 7 times €1.32, it's just over €9 a person. And when you think about the amount of money you're spending on holiday, it really is a small additional charge. It's not worth worrying about. Now, if you're a regular guest here at the tourist park, you'll know that you've always had to pay for the safety deposit boxes in the room. The great news is it's free from this year. So, for example, it used to cost us about 30 or 40 euros for a 2-week stay here. For each of the 2 rooms we had, so that's 70 or 80 euros each. Absolutely free now, so that's a saving straight away. If you're stuck for luggage space, don't worry, you don't have to bring a beach towel. You can always get a towel here from reception. You don't really have to pay for it. You have to leave a deposit. It's 10 euros per towel. Give you 10 euros over, you take the towel away. And I think you can bring it back multiple times during the holiday to swap it for a fresh towel. At the end of the holiday, you'll get your deposit back. So as long as you don't run off with a towel, it's free. Let's talk about the wristband. There are always lots of questions about what do the different colours of wristbands mean. Again, we're not going to go into all the details. The most popular one is the standard all-inclusive, which is gold in colour. You also get one, of course, if you're just here half board because you need access to the water park. It shows that you're a hotel guest. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm all checked in, got my towel, got my safety deposit box. Let's check out the room. Okay, so this is our room. It's a standard pool view room. Let's take a look inside. Most of the features in the room are self-explanatory and you can see them on the video, but we just wanted to point out a few things. A question that often comes up, are the tea and coffee making facilities? Well, yeah, there you go. You get a kettle, 2 cups and a few coffees, sugar and things. Behind this door here, you've got a safe and you've got a fridge. The fridge, it's quite a small fridge, but you can move the shelves out, get a few bottles of water in, biscuits, a few snacks, whatever. Keeps it cool during the day. The safe is a very good safe. Interesting this year, you used to pay a lot of money for this. It's now free. The safe, you don't have to pay any deposit. It works on a numerical code, so you don't have to worry about carrying a key around. The safe itself is really good, very big. You can fit laptops in it, no problem. Look at all that stuff in there. So, all your valuables are going to be protected, no problem. One more thing, in the bathroom, is there a hairdryer? Absolutely, hairdryer in the room. Just come outside here. Our room is a standard pool view room, so you get a pretty good view. Obviously this one's of the main pool. You can also get pool view rooms of the second pool. Get a view out to sea as well. There are different categories of rooms. What we'll do is we'll try and put a photo of the different room categories on the video so you can see it. So parts of the renovations include this fabulous first floor mezzanine. This is the general first floor area, which if you've been here, you'll have walked through here plenty of times before. But now it's opened out with this glass barrier here and you can look down on reception and out at the front, and it's a really cool feature. This is the main pool terrace. It has one main pool here, small kiddie pool there, and also a sports pool where certainly in the summer there'll be aqua gym going on and plenty of water sports like water volley, water basket and water polo. So let's take a look around the pool area at the far end of the terrace. Now, in addition to the small water park, the Taurus Park has 2 main pool areas. This is one we refer to as the quiet pool. The pool itself is fantastic. It's the deepest pool here at the Taurus Park. It gets quite deep over the other side of the bar area in the centre, but it's nice and shallow here so you can walk into it. And I love the little decorative dinosaur and palm tree there. The reason we call it the quiet pool is because there is no entertainment activities around this pool. All of the entertainment happens around the main pool. So if you want a quieter time and just chill out, having a drink there at the bar, watching the kids play in the pool, then this is the pool for you. If you're looking for the indoor pool here in the hotel, then it's round the back from reception and down the stairs here. Actually as well, when there's a kids club in the evening, that's just in this room here. So the indoor pool is open from 10 in the morning until 6 in the evening. And it's nice and warm, the pool is heated, a lovely warm atmosphere in there. If you need to do some laundry while you're staying here at the hotel, then there's a tumble dryer here and a washing machine. It's like it's coin operated. I think you can get some soap from reception. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure you'll work it out. Today's a really exciting day at the Golden Taurus Aquapark because it's water park opening day, the 9th of May. Now, it's a good point to say that if you want to come to the hotel when the water park is open, don't turn up any earlier than the start of May or even the middle of May. The actual opening date changes each year. As I say, this year it's the 9th of May, other years it's been about the 20th of May. So make sure you check on the website what the opening dates for the water park are. Same goes for the air conditioning. Normally the air conditioning is turned on at the hotel at the 1st of June. So, you know, somebody said to me the other day, I love the hotel, but I'm really disappointed the water park wasn't open. Well, it is quite clear on the hotel website, as I say, so, you know, make it easy for you, make it easy for the staff. Just check the opening dates. Other than that, get out here and enjoy the water park. Another thing to know about the water park is that there is no food served here, no drinks. It's not a place where you'll come and spend 4 hours. The park is very much designed where you come out of the main hotel, you come here, spend half an hour, go on the slides. There are a few benches where you can have a sit down and get changed, but there's no sun lounges here, no food. Just come and enjoy the slides and then go back into the main pool area. A note about the water park for parents: please set your kids' expectations before you come here, because most of the rides have age restrictions of 8 years, 10 years old, and you've also got to be a certain height, 125 centimetres or 140 centimetres. We'll put a graphic up of the various rides and the various restrictions, but you can also find this information on the hotel's website. This is the hotel's Goldie Club. Your kids are going to love it here. There's various sessions that run through the day, for example, from 10:30 in the morning until 12, and then there's another session in the afternoon. I think it's 2:30 till 4 o'clock. And then in the evening, actually, it takes place in the main building. But the point is, this is the main area where you can leave your kids with a great team of animators who will keep them entertained for a few hours. And, you know, sometimes they come out and play football on the court here, or there's a sand pit, or they do games outside here. And then when it's really hot, they'll be inside in the air-conditioned area, doing arts and crafts and things in there. So check it out if you've got kids. I think less than up to 12, between 4 and 12 is the ideal age range. Fantastic court over here in the sports area. Beautiful AstroTurf, and it's used for football. Obviously you can see the tennis net up now, and basketball. So a lot of games going on here. Check out the entertainment schedule when you're here, and it'll tell you when the various games happen. In the summer, you have separate entertainment for adults and teenagers. So for example, at one point there might be adults football on here, but another time there'll be a different session for teenagers. So like I say, keep an eye on the entertainment schedule when you get to the hotel. Now, I always thought the saloon here at the Taurus Park was one of the most underutilised areas of the hotel. Yes, when it's raining, you play entertainment games here, but generally it was quite quiet. That's not going to be the case anymore. It was absolutely packed out yesterday because, as you can see, they've done a magnificent job in decking this out. They've completely redeveloped it. The Torito snack bar at the end is gone, and they've got this fabulous new bar area behind me here. And all the decorative columns. There's lots of comfy chairs to sit on. This is going to be a really popular place going forward. What a fantastic job they've done here in the saloon. Now here's a great feature of the redevelopment. Before, if you wanted to come in the saloon area in a wheelchair or use a push chair, you'd have to walk around the outside. Not anymore. As part of the redevelopment, they put this ramp in here, so it's really easy access from the reception area down and into the bar area. Here's another new feature. As part of the redevelopment, there's actually an outside terrace in the what we call the quiet pool area out here. There's a waitress serving drinks out here yesterday, so it's a great place to sit, a bit of shade from the sun when it gets hot in the summer, and you look over the beautiful pool here. the other side of the new bar is a relaxing area where you can come and chill out, read a book. And also this area is going to be used for two lots of entertainment. First of all, in the day, they may have quizzes on here. You can sit around here, do a nice quiz under the shade. But in the evening, you're going to have acts who can perform on the mini stage there. There's a lovely, great big screen there that will be used for entertainment. And the thing is that if you've been to the tourist park over the last few years, you'll know they've introduced an outside entertainment program in the evenings in the summer. And most of the time, the artists will perform over there near the pool bar area. But of course, sometimes it rains at night and it disrupts the entertainment program. So if the artist is in here, that's not going to be a problem because it's covered up, as are all the audience. So I think that's definite improvement. This is the hotel's restaurant, and whatever board basis you're on, you're going to be eating here once, twice, 3 times a day. Obviously breakfast, lunchtime and evening meal. It's a fully air-conditioned restaurant, which you're going to appreciate in the summer. Loads of great food in there. Let's take a look at the time. So this is the main bar at the tourist park where all the entertainment happens in the evening. The entertainment starts about 8:15. They're either balloon making or face painting for kids, followed by the kids mini disco about 9:15. Then afterwards it's the presentation of the certificates and the champagne game for adults. And then finally the main entertainment show of the evening. Sometimes it's a show by the animation team. Most of the time it's professional acts, whether it's magicians, acrobats, or a music act, for example, like the Queen or Michael Jackson tribute shows. One important difference from this year from previous years is the bar itself is not actually open for drinks until 6 o'clock. So let's talk about the all-inclusive here at the Taurus Aquapark. There is sometimes a bit of confusion about the all-inclusive selection because there are 2 grades. There's the all-inclusive, which the vast majority of people get, but there's also golden all-inclusive, which just gets you a few little extra drinks. So let's look at a few examples on the menu to illustrate the difference. If you wanted Smirnoff or Bacardi or Cruz Campo beer, that's included on the all-inclusive. But if you pay for the golden all-inclusive, you can also get Guinness, Foster's and Absolute Vodka and Havana Club 7 rum. So certain alcohols you have to pay a bit extra for, whereas on the golden all-inclusive they're included. And to give you an idea of prices, if you wanted Absolute Vodka, it will be $160 extra. Whereas if you didn't have all-inclusive at all, the full price of the Absolute is $620. So hopefully that illustrates the difference. It's not really much difference, but by getting the golden all-inclusive, you just get those few extra drinks that you don't have to pay for. So in this new bar area, as well as eating in the restaurant, you can get all-inclusive food in here as well. And just going through some of the items, for example, hamburger, frankfurter, continental breakfast, yogurts, that's all included on the all-inclusive between 10 a.m. in the morning and 6 in the evening. And there's an extra section from 10 in the morning till 11 in the evening that includes sandwiches and ice cream. So you're well covered for all-inclusive snacks in this new bar area. One of the most common questions that comes up is, how much does it cost to upgrade from half board to all inclusive? Because of course, when you book your holiday, you can book half board and then upgrade to all inclusive when you get to the hotel. Now the price is different for children and adults, and it's also worth noticing that kids pay from 2 years old to 12 years old. 13 years and older is adults. So the price is 18 for kids and €40 for adults, and that's per day. And if you come into the hotel, it's worth investing in these refillable water bottles because you get free water out of the system here. So we're out on the main pool terrace here, and the entertainment is the highlight of the hotel. Golden Taurus Aquapark. You see the two members of the animation team running a game behind me here. So what kind of activities can you expect here around the pool? Well, most of them take place on this stage, and it's a variety of table games like darts, shoalback, shuffleboard, table shuffleboard, crossbow. You know, the kind of things you can imagine. You know, everyone's standing around and playing, and it's good fun, good banter with the guests. So if you're here, I suggest you try it.
Hello, I'm Roberto, and well, the kind of sports we play here in Golden Taurus are very varied. The most important, football. Football. Yeah. Football, we have almost every day football. People love it. It's the #1 sport, the most popular. And then we play also a lot of more quiet sports like French bowls, darts. Then we do a lot of water activities, water polo, water basketball, we do water volleyball. We also have ping pong. We have today we are playing tennis here, and sometimes we do basketball. So yes, a big variety of sports.
The most popular single activity by far at this hotel is Aitor's Aqua Gym. The pool is absolutely chock-a-block whenever he's doing the Aqua Gym. Now it's worth noting at this time of year, early May, then Aqua Gym isn't taking place. Generally the first Aqua Gym of the season is towards the end of May, and it runs all the way through to the summer until the weather starts to get worse. But yeah, it's definitely worth doing if you're here when Aitor's Aqua Gym's on. And if you want to find out what activities are on every day and in the evening, in fact, it's on the board here. You can see it's showing this afternoon's activities. Slow day because they're practicing for a show. But there's plenty of activities on the board every day. Usually goes up in the morning, sometimes the night before if you're lucky. So you can get a good idea of what's going on the next day and plan your day around that. So this is the hotel's Goldie Club. And your kids are going to come in here, they're going to have a great time. In the summer, it's air conditioned and cool in here. There's lots of activities and games to play. And I've got Merchie with me here, who runs the kids club and has done for a long time. She's going to say quickly what you do here.
Hello, I'm Merche, and this is the place where the kids can be free and have fun and enjoy and just be happy. And we like working with the kids.
And obviously we can't film for various reasons with the kids in here, but I want to tell you, we were waiting outside there and a kid came out and his dad was picking him up from the Goldie Club and he said, "Can we come again tomorrow?" So the kids obviously love it here.
Yes,
A common question that comes up is, where is the nearest supermarket? Where can I buy nappies, shampoo or whatever? Well, the answer is it's just a 2-minute walk away, and we're going to show you how quick it is. There's the hotel behind me. Let's go to the supermarket. Now you do have a few options. There's a souvenir shop on the corner there that sells lilos and general beach stuff and a few other things. There's a supermarket a bit further down, but the supermarket we usually go to is the Trias there. Now this time of year, early May, it's open from 9 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. And then there's only 2 days it opens later on, like Friday and Saturday. It opens from 5 in the evening until 9 in the evening. Pretty sure in the summer, it's open every day in the evening as well, and it might even be open from 8 o'clock, I can't remember. But the point is, you time it right, you're going to be able to get stuff from there. Another question that comes up quite often is, how far is the beach? And the answer is, it's really close. Well, the important thing is when you're leaving the hotel to go to the beach, make sure you bring your room key. I'll show you why. If you're in a stroller or you're in a wheelchair, you're well covered for getting to the beach, because in addition to steps on the far side, on each side there's also a nice. And there we are, that's it. It's just about 2.5 minutes to walk to the beach. But if you have been to the tourist park before, there is one little difference for 2024. There's been some more beach and sea defences built here, so there's a run of rocks that runs all the way up here, past me here, so arguably you could clamber down onto the beach, but it's safer just walking about a minute this way to get down onto the beach. So you can see behind me, it's not exactly a big wall there, the sea defences, but it's definitely something new that's been put in over the winter. So think about that when you're heading down to the beach. But once you're here, 2, 3, 4 minutes from the hotel, you've got this lovely view out to the sea. So we've just come through the underpass in front of the hotel across the road, and if you walk 25 minutes this way, it'll lead you to the livelier resort of Calais, which has lots of bars and restaurants there. If you walk 10 to 15 minutes this way, it takes you to Pineda, much quieter town, but still bars and restaurants down there, and the interesting Pineda de Mar sign, and also the railway station. So I'm going to walk down there now and show you what's down there. Come on. So this is the much photographed Pineda de Mar sign. It's less than a 10-minute walk from the hotel, so definitely worth coming out here. Great views of the sea, obviously. Get a picture in front of the Pineda de Mar sign. This is the Tiara Beach Bar, just about 10 to 15 minutes along from the hotel. Great live band playing here, listen to this. That's what I sing. So this is the train station in Pineda de Mar. It's about a 15-minute walk from the hotel. Now here's where you get the train if you want a day trip to Barcelona, or maybe you're travelling back to the airport at Barcelona. So you buy your tickets in the office here. I don't know how often the trains are, but there's certainly multiple trains per hour. I think it's at least every half an hour. The train takes about an hour and 10 minutes from Pineda, goes all along the coast and ends up at Barcelona Sants. You can get a train in the other direction to the city of Girona. Girona is really worth visiting. It's got a great cathedral there. The city walls in Girona are fantastic to walk along. We do have a separate video on the channel covering that, so check that out. So tonight we've approached the station walking along the beach path, and we've just come across the crossing here. But of course you can get here just by walking straight along the road that leads right past the hotel. So that's the end of our tour. We hope you've enjoyed seeing all the bits and pieces around the hotel. If you've never been here before, we hope what you've seen has, made you interested and made you want to come to this hotel. If you have been before, then you'll know what a fabulous place it is, and I hope you'll enjoy the upgrades for 2024, because the new reception area and bar area are something else. And of course, while every year the tourist park changes something, whether it's the restaurant or the new swim-up pool rooms, I mean, it's the same great atmosphere that keeps people returning year after year. Thanks for watching Rob on Holiday. We hope you've enjoyed our guide to the Golden Taurus Aquapark. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments below. We'd be more than happy to answer them. If you've enjoyed the channel, give us a like. Please think about subscribing. It helps our channel. And until next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.